A Social Security Disability Insurance Guide. Chapter 1. A Social Security Disability Guide. Social Security Disability Benefits. Some disability benefits available from Social Security are: widows and widowers with disabilities who are eligible for benefits on the record of a spouse. People with disabilities who have low income and few assets who might be eligible for SSI benefits. Children over age 18 with disabilities who might be eligible for Social Security benefits on the record of a parent, or children of any age with disabilities who might be eligible for SSI benefits on their own. Because disability is one of the most complicated of all Social Security programs, we recommend that you call or visit Social Security to ask for a free copy of the booklet, Disability, Publication No. 05-10029. For information about benefits available to children with disabilities, ask for a free copy of the publication, Social Security and SSI Benefits for Children with Disabilities, Publication No. 05-10026. The dictionary defines disability as a physical or mental condition that prevents a person from leading a normal life. But Social Security's definition of disability is more specific and is generally related to your ability to work. Some conditions defined as a disability are: heart disease, chronic obstructive lung disease, emphysema, acquired immune deficiency syndrome, AIDS, pneumonia, chronic arthritis, brain disease, cancer, loss of function in a limb, serious kidney disease, diseases of the gastrointestinal system, muteness, blindness, deafness. To qualify for disability from Social Security, you must have a physical or mental impairment that is expected to keep you from doing any substantial work for at least a year. Generally, monthly earnings of $500 or more are considered substantial. Or you must have a condition that is expected to result in your death. This is a strict definition of disability. Unlike many private pension plans or even other government disability programs, Social Security is not intended for a temporary condition. In other words, there is no such thing as a partial disability payment from Social Security. If you become disabled, you should file for disability benefits as soon as possible. You can do this by calling or visiting any Social Security office. You can shorten the time it takes to process your claim if you have the following medical and vocational information when you apply: the names, addresses, and phone numbers of your doctors and of hospitals, clinics, etc., where you have been treated, and a summary of where you worked in the last 15 years and the kind of work you did. Social Security's disability rules are different from those of other private plans or government agencies, so the fact that you qualify for disability from somebody else does not mean you will be eligible for Social Security. Further, the fact that you have a statement from your doctor indicating you are disabled does not mean you will be automatically eligible for Social Security disability payments. If SSA decides you are disabled, in most cases your monthly benefits will begin with the 6th full month of your disability. If you get workers' compensation or certain other government disability benefits, your Social Security disability benefit may be reduced. Or, your Social Security benefits may reduce your other disability payments. The sum of all disability payments to you and your family cannot exceed 80% of your earnings averaged over a period of time shortly before you became disabled. You will continue to get disability benefits unless your condition improves or you return to substantial work. We check your claim periodically to determine if this is the case. To help us decide, you may be asked to undergo a special test or examination that SSA will pay for. There are special rules that help people who would like to return to work but are concerned about the effect this might have on their disability benefits. These rules offer special incentives that permit people to try working without the risk of a sudden loss of their monthly benefits and their Medicare coverage. If you would like to learn more about these special work incentives, call or visit Social Security to ask for a free copy of the booklet, Working While Disabled. How Social Security Can Help, Publication No. 05-10095. Whenever SSA makes a decision that affects your eligibility for Social Security or SSI benefits, they send you a letter that explains our decision. If you disagree with the decision, you have the right to appeal it. In other words, you can ask to review your case. To learn more about the appeals process, call or visit any Social Security office to ask for a copy of the fact sheet called the Appeals Process, Publication No. 05-10041, Social Security and Your Right to Representation, Publication No. 05-10075. There is a provision in the law that limits the amount of money you can earn and still collect all your Social Security benefits. This provision affects people under the age of 70 who collect Social Security retirement, dependents, or survivors' benefits. Earnings in or after the month you reach age 70 won't affect your Social Security benefits. People who work and collect disability or SSI benefits have different earnings requirements and should report all their income to Social Security. If you would like to learn more about the Social Security earnings limits and how they affect you, call or visit any Social Security office to ask for a free copy of How Work Affects Your Social Security Benefits, Publication No. 05-10069. Some people who get Social Security will have to pay taxes on their benefits. You will be affected only if you have substantial income in addition to your Social Security benefits. If you would like more information about the taxation of your Social Security benefits, there are some IRS publications that will help you. Call or visit IRS to ask for a copy of Publication 554, Tax Information for Older Americans, and Publication 915, Social Security Benefits and Equivalent Railroad Retirement Benefits. Sometimes, people who receive Social Security or SSI are not able to handle their own financial affairs. If you would like to learn more about receiving benefits on behalf of another individual, call or visit any Social Security office to ask for a copy of the brochure, A Guide for Representative Payees, Publication No. 05-10076. Get Social Security disability payments for life. They routinely reject people the first time to try to get rid of them. There were big frauds committed by conspiracies of lawyers working together with doctors. There are now investigators investigating people both before they get approved and after for fraud. Do everything they say on the application. Be honest. If they reject you after the first time, which they probably will, get a Social Security disability lawyer. Describe your disability as plainly as you can, as you doctor wrote it up. Don't apply if you are not really disabled, because it's possible that you not only get rejected but get in trouble for fraudulent intent. They want to know how well you function. What are you able to do? Are you still able to work in some way? Can you be retrained to a new career? You must have all your medical records on a flash drive to give them. Some conditions that you might think are disabling are not considered as such by the SSA. Look for somebody within the local chapter of your disability to help you fill out the forms. There is a lot of free and for fee information on the internet. Stick with the free stuff. There is no magic knowledge. GossandDefentress.com, SS Disability Lawyers. Expect to be turned down the first time. You may be covered by Social Security if you get hurt and can't work. If you paid into Social Security, you should be eligible for benefits from them, around $600 for a single individual, $1,000 for a couple. Many people are turned down the first time they apply for Social Security disability benefits. You may have to appeal or hire an attorney. Social Security disability websites. ssa.gov/pgm/links_disability.htm, disability benefits. 101retirement.com/socialsecurity.php. 4socialsecurity.com. 4socialsecurity.net. aarp.org/money/social_security. allsip.com. allsipinc.com. Apply for Social Security Disability.tv. Apply for Social Security Disability.tv. Bindaroundbinder.com, lawyers, free disability case evaluation. California's Health-Psychology-Psychiatry.com. disability-claims.net. disabilityinfo.gov. disabilityliving.com. disabilitiesecrets.com. disabilitiesecrets.com/how-do-you-qualify-medically-for-disability.html. en.wikipedia.org/wiki/social-security-disability-insurance. hubpages.com/hub/social-security-benefits, FAQ for people who receive Social Security disability benefits. martinaelve.com/practice areas/social-security-disability-claims.asp. nami.org/content groups/helpline 1/social-security_and_disability_benefits.htm. newjerseyfac.org/socialsecurity.php, Social Security understanding the benefit. oasinc.org, Social Security Disability, New York, New Jersey, FL. scif.com/workers/pd.html, permanent disability. socialsecurity.gov. socialsecurity.gov/pub/10024.html. socialsecurity.gov/work/youth.html, youth with disabilities. socialsecurityandisability.com. Social Security Disability Help Center.com. Social Security Disability Site.com. social-security-facts.org. socialsecurityhome.com, Social Security Disability Evaluation. ssa.gov/disability. ssa.gov/pub/10072.html, Social Security Disability Benefits. ssa.gov/sf/employment/disabilities.htm. ssdisabilityapplication.com. ssdlc.com, Social Security Disability Law Center, New Brighton, MN. thebody.com/content/art2257.html, disability for AIDS patients. theshagroup.com. ultimatedisabilityguide.blogspot.com. ultimatedisabilityguide.com/disability_hearing.html. unions.org/home/socialsecurity-disability.php. vocationalconsultants.com. your-helping-hand.net, ex-Social Security Disability Examiners offers assistance on filing for disability, as well as the appeal process. Disability pension in the United States. associatedcontent.com/article/7836082/rules_for receiving_disability_pension.html, rules for receiving a disability pension. Associated content. associatedcontent.com/article/7851528/tips_for_applying_for_disability.html, tips for applying for a disability pension.